live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. Curry to Harden. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Curry to bring it up. Down 2. It's Beal with the rebound. Joel Embiid, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Through 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Antetokounmpo to Curry. And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Shot from the lane won't go. Harden in possession. Down 3. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. Joel Embiid with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden with it up top. 5-point game. James. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Beal. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Curry into the front court. 10-2 the score. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Not that time. Drummond to Trae Young. Curling inside. And the finish off the nice step through.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Curry to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had it. Right time, right player.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Curry to James. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry to Adetokunbo. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Drummond. Trae Young fires the three. He was all over it. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail by 13. LeBron James, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
From long range, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Tyreke Evans matched up with Harden. Not done yet. Cleans the offensive glass. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Lets it fly from long range. That out of his range and no good. Rockets in control of the basketball. Shot won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Beal. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Trae Young to Carter. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bradley. To Embiid. Collected by Drummond. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. We'll have to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Harden. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. Across the timeline comes James. 9-point margin to Embiid. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Rockets have the ball. To Beal. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes. At number 12.
To James. Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Beal. LeBron James sends it away. Shot clock violation. Curry. That one off the mark. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Steph Curry up against Beal. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. The Rockets now hold a penalty.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out.
The drive right to the basket. Joel Embiid with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
James clears the rebound. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Curry to Adetokunbo. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Beal. For 3. That won't go. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good. Bradley Beal. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. That'll do it for the first half with the Rockets in front. All set to go here in the second half. The 3rd quarter is underway. Steph Curry sends it away. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fires the 3. Won't go down. That's going to be out of bounds. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Curry to James. And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul #1.
Curry. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beal. Bradley Beal. Now 4 for 9.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. To Beal. Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Beal. Going to launch beyond the arc. James with the board. Curry with the basketball. His guys down 11. Missed a wide open look. To Beal. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Curry. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Embiid. Ah, the monster stuff.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Harden, guarded by Beal. To Adetokunbo. Almost. Unlucky bounce. To Drummond. He throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. Changes coming from both sides right now. Bradley. Not a good shot there as he misses it to Trae Young. James. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
No good. Defense catching a break there. LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. James Harden fires for two. Not that time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Harden to Embiid.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Can't connect from in close. To James. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Bradley, that's not his range. It's no good. Chance here for LeBron. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Rockets way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Fires the three. That out of his range and no good. No good. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down a bundle. Harden. From long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Vince Carter to Beal. Whoa! What a finish.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The drive right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Short jumper off the mark. No, I missed a short one there. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound LeBron. Andre Drummond pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. And now Houston has the basketball. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rockets with 4 to shoot. And he drains it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Steph Curry matched up with Beal. Beyond the arc for 3. Drummond snares the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Houston with the basketball. And count the basket inside.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Terrific vision. Counting.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one. Vince Carter, great pass to set it up. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Harden with the basketball. His guys down big. And this will be out of bounds, off of Embiid. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 22, Chris Middleton. And number 13, Tyreke Evans.
Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Chance for LeBron James. And the rebound taken down by Houston. It's Rockets' ball. Evans. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To James. And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
James. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. And it's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you know when you are.